Hi, everyone. Say hi back. It's Fertilizer Friday, and we're doing a special edition of our Live from the Greenhouse, but we're not live from the greenhouse. We're live from our formerly floral shop. So we want to give you a little look around of what is now in the floral shop and do a little bit of explaining of what all transpired last year about this time of making that big decision of closing down the floral shop and just kind of moving on with our lives. So we're gonna take a little look around of what's in our floral shop, and we're gonna try to spin this around. Okay, it's hard to find the button on the camera. Okay, so here is our floral shop. I'm gonna back up. We'll even go outside, and you can see we covered up the windows with it's a one-way, so you can't see in, but we have all the information on the door of, okay, floral shop is permanently closed. Sharky's greenhouses were only open in May and June, and if you're looking for the fertilizer, go to the website. So you walk in the door of what was the floral shop, and here we are. Look, it is not a floral shop anymore. It is all an area where we ship out our fertilizer, our Beat Your Neighbor fertilizer. Yep, package and ship. So Amy is working on 9 packs. These have been flying off the shelf, and we can't keep up. You know, as people, we see the trend, so they'll buy a single jar. Then they go to the 2 or 4 packs, which are over here. And then they start on the 9 packs and the cases, and that's what is flying out the door now. So this was stacked to the ceiling just like last week, and it's starting to get depleted very rapidly as we approach spring, and all the retailers are coming on and buying up cases and 36 case packs. This is what we box up our 2s and 4 packs with. So these are stacked to the ceiling of just boxes from the post office.
So during winter, we bring in people and we line everything up, and we're putting the fertilizer together, putting the scoop in, putting the lid on, and that all just takes a little bit of time. So once we do that in the winter time, we put them into just regular boxes so that we can then, during this time of the year when we're shipping, start distributing them into what size people have bought. So all winter long, this is what we do. So a lot of people are saying, oh, you must vacation all winter. Well, we do take a vacation in the winter, of course. But for the most part, we're in here working and getting prepped so that in the springtime, when the flowers are growing and the greenhouses are ready, that we're more prepared for the busier season with the fertilizer. So this is just a few of them that we stack up just so they're nice and easy for me to come out in the morning and label when we have orders, because we try to get them out within 24 hours. But we have made up over the winter pallets of 2 packs and pallets of 4 packs and pallets. We just didn't anticipate the larger cases. So that's why I'm doing that now, is because we didn't anticipate this many going out the door at this point. So next year we'll learn. Every year's a learning curve.
Yeah, so we continue to learn as being business owners, but you know, just again, this was our floral shop, and we still have people. So I showed you the windows on the outside. You cannot see in, but we can see out. So
if we're in here.
Yeah, if we're in here. And we have security cameras in here, so it's just constant that people are walking up to the door. And I showed you everything that they need to know is written on the door. But then you just see them peering in like, hey, where are you? I want to get some flowers. There are no flowers in here. I'll even show you.
I have a project for Scott. He loves projects.
Oh, you're great.
This hole behind here is where the flower cooler was. And you can see the doors are right in here. And the flower cooler was in there. And he gets to rip that all out this fall.
I'm sure it will not be this fall because Amy's not a wait around kind of person. Your motto is the best time is right now. Yeah. She's like, you're not doing anything. You got a half an hour. Why don't you rip this cooler out? So this is our flower cooler. And so that's all coming out of here, and you can see there's no flowers in there. So stop asking us if we are still doing funeral flowers or, so you're just doing it for special occasions then? No, there's no more floral shop. It's all fertilizer. And this little cove here, we're going to eventually turn this into probably like a little studio for doing, some of our videos.
Oh, who has a project now?
Yeah, I project 8,492. So that is just a little tour of the formerly floral shop. And, again, we're not in the fresh flower business anymore. And everywhere we go, you go to the grocery store, you go wherever, and people are like, why'd you close a floral shop?
What do you do during the winter?
Yeah, well, we're still working 14, 16-hour days. Our business has changed. So, but I know you know that because you watch us and you follow us. It's just, when you're going around town and, it's our relation, our parents are constantly getting asked like, oh, Scott and Amy couldn't make it in the floral shop, huh? Well, that's too bad. No, that's not it. We just had so much going on that, with the fertilizer, the greenhouses and, with the YouTube and the videos, there's a lot of work that people don't realize. Like these lives, these are pretty easy. But when we post a how-to video, every minute that you see a video is an hour just of editing. So there is just an enormous amount of work that goes into those videos. So Amy is making up POP displays for our retail businesses that purchase our fertilizer, and comes in a 24 jar case. And so that's like a tabletop display. And so a lot of those have been flying out. And I do want to just talk a little bit about that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so on our beatyourneighbor.com, if you go to our website, we now have a retail store locator. So you can click on that part of the website and it'll take you to that page. And there's an interactive map. So if you live in Ohio, you can look and see if there's any retailers there. Now, I'll say this right now. I know it's not a complete list, because we're waiting for all those retailers to contact us, because we don't necessarily know who's all carrying our fertilizer in their store. If they didn't let us know, we don't know that, because, the order gets generated on the computer and one of these POP displays goes out. So we don't actually know exactly. Now we have a good idea, but when someone says, hey, I live in,
Texas.
Yeah, Texas, at this location. Now you can go in.
Texas is big.
Yeah, Texas is huge for us, in Florida, and so you can go in there and find your local retailer if you don't want us to ship to you, and that's our main business. I mean, that's 99% of what we do is we ship directly to your doorstep, in your state. But if you're in Salina, Ohio, okay. Hometown Creations carries our fertilizer. There's a bunch of retailers on there, but if you're watching us and you're a retailer, you're carrying us in your store, let us know, because then we'll get you onto that page and people can find you.
We always encourage them to shop
Yeah.
local to them. So, we will of course ship out to any states that we're licensed and registered in, which is also on the website. But if you can find it and you only want a jar or two, we always encourage you to shop local.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
and you're not going to find us in the big box retailers. We're not interested in that. You're not going to walk into Walmart and find Beat Your Neighbor. Absolutely not.
And we're not on Amazon.
Yeah, we're not on Amazon. Well, okay, so our fertilizer is not on Amazon, but we do have an Amazon store. Okay, and what that means is, and I'll share a link to that in a coming up post. We talked a little bit about it, but we now have a Amazon store that there's products that we use and we love that we have put onto our Amazon store. So if you look up Sharky's Greenhouse's Amazon store, you'll be able to find that. And a lot of the products like, dram hoses, the fertilizer injectors, the Sane Logic weather station, that stuff was all there. And it's shipped by Amazon, but we still get a small percentage of that. So Amazon, and it's no cost to you, but Amazon gives us, as a small business, they give us a percentage of that sales. So that is a way to support small business. And
explain why our fertilizer's not there.
Our fertilizer is not on Amazon because we can only ship to certain states. And right now we're in 36 states because of all the licensing, the registration, the monthly tonnage reports. So there is a lot of red tape.
Amazon requires us to be selling in all 50 states.
So we couldn't do it, and so that's why our fertilizer is not on Amazon anymore, because of all the, somebody in state of Washington, which we cannot ship to at this moment, and the fertilizer can't go there. So then we have to cancel out the order, and Amazon doesn't like that. So that's a reason with that. But anyway, you can go to our beatyourneighbor.com website. And we do have a lot of products other than our fertilizer on there. There's almost 100 products, and whether it's, mostly gardening stuff. So be sure to check that out, and just go under the shop page and let us know what you like seeing or what you would like to see on that our beatyourneighbor.com website. So
that's it.
Yeah, that's it. That is a little.
In yesterday.
Yeah, we got a lot. We got a lot to do, and not only get caught up with fertilizer, but we have a lot of plugs that came in yesterday. And so the fiasco with that is we had to run down to Green Bay. We had to take the truck, hook on our 24-foot trailer, go down and grab a pallet of flower plugs, and they showed up at our door, but we're in the back greenhouses. And we have signs on the doors for all the delivery people that, if you're delivering live plants, go to the back greenhouses. And I even had a little map, and we saw the truck driver showed up, looked in the door, didn't look at any of the signs that we had posted, and they just got in this truck and left with our pallet of plugs. And so we called and they're like, where is this? Shipping today. And like, oh, he was there. I'm like, you didn't read the sign. We're here. So we had to run down to Green Bay, take 2 hours out of our day, run down, grab that. And so we got a lot of planting to do today and a lot of catching up with fertilizer. So that's the fun of the day. That's the challenge, and that's just being a small business owner, I guess, with 4 or 5 different businesses. So we will see you again. What are we talking about next week, Amy? Any ideas?
Well, tomorrow we're going to do the walkthrough, the Saturday morning walkthrough.
Saturday stroll. We'll take a look at how things are growing.
Just looking at some of the blooms that have popped and see how everything has grown.
Grab a cup of coffee and just join us for that.
Yep, that'll be early.
Yeah.
And then Monday, I think we're going to talk maybe about watering.
Sure. That's a good topic.
We're trying to get back to the basics as we start the season to get everybody prepped. So we went through soil this week.
Yep.
If you missed those,
watch our soil videos.
Soil videos, really important. And so I think watering would be a good topic for next week.
Yep. Sounds good. All right. We'll see you then. Take care.